What is up guys, Ashbfc here and welcome to a video on my most anticipated games of the year. So sorry I'm a bit late with this, I know it's February now. Ideally I would have got it out right at the beginning of the year, but I've only just got around to getting a new camera and the whole green screen setup, so yeah. So I think this year is going to be an awesome year for games. We've got a whole bunch of potentially great games coming out, a lot to be excited for. I thought last year was an absolutely brilliant year for games. We got loads of great games. My number one pick, of course, being Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt, which is one of the best games I've ever played. Now, I do think this year has potential to be even better than last year, provided we don't get a whole bunch of delays. So sick of delays. I kind of feel not all of these will make it out. We've already lost one, which would have been on this list. Scalebound, that's been pushed back till next year. So, yeah, fingers crossed, no delays, please. Now, apart from my number one most anticipated game, which I will save to last, the rest of them aren't going to be in any particular order. So without further ado, here we go, my most anticipated games of 2016. So this first game, I guess some might say is a bit of a weird one, just going off the reaction I've seen to this game. But that's Cry Primal. Yeah, I'm dead excited for this game. I think it looks awesome. I'm a big fan of the Far Cry series, been playing it since day one. 3 and 4 were absolutely brilliant games. And, well, I kind of expected Ubisoft to just check out Far Cry 5 and it to play exactly like the last two games, just in a different setting. That's what I was expecting, and that's kind of what I didn't really want. But that's not what's happening. They're going in a very different direction with this game. It's saying the Stone Age, 10,000 BC. Yeah, this was very unexpected, but I think it's awesome. I welcome this change, and I appreciate it. It's not, not many publishers like to sort of take these risks, do different things, like to just play it safe, check out the same thing again and again and again. So I think this is pretty awesome. So yeah, being set in the Stone Age, of course, no vehicles and no guns. Yeah, no guns for the first time in the Far Cry series. And I know it's not going down well with some people. I have seen a negative reaction to the game off a lot of people saying, oh, it's going to be boring because there's no guns and stuff. I disagree. I don't think it needs guns to be awesome. I think it's nice for a break. We've got a friggin' billion games out there where we're shooting stuff. So, yeah, I think it's a nice change, and I think it's really cool, spears and arrows and tribes and hunting mammoths and saber-toothed tigers. I'm really excited for it. I think it's really awesome. As I said, I don't think it needs guns to be good. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. Far Cry Primal. So next up is an Xbox One exclusive, a game I've been anticipating for quite some time now. It's Quantum Break. I think this game looks pretty fascinating. This is being developed by Remedy, the creators of Max Payne. Need I say more? Hey, and let's not forget the fantastic Alan Wake. Remedy are friggin' awesome. Like, they don't make many games. I think they've been a developer since like the mid-90s. And their 3 big releases have been Max Payne, Max Payne 2, and Alan Wake. This is their 4th big release. They don't do games often, but their games are just absolutely amazing. Definitely always worth the wait, and I think Quantum Break will be no different. I just think it looks absolutely awesome. It's a third-person shooter with a heavy emphasis on time manipulation, having time manipulation powers and things. Which, I mean, it's not something we haven't seen before. There've been plenty of games that have used these sort of mechanics. Again, back to Max Payne, Bullet Time, Prince of Persia, you could rewind time. There's been plenty of games, but this one looks like it's really taking these mechanics to the next level. I think it looks absolutely brilliant, and I'm sure it'll have an absolutely fantastic story as well. Sam Lake, amazing writer. I mean, he wrote Max Payne. There I go again with Max Payne, but yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Cannot wait for this game. Next up is the remake of Dragon Quest VII on 3DS. So happy this game is making it to the West. Didn't think it was going to happen. I think it was released in Japan quite a while ago now. But yeah, I didn't think it was coming. So really happy about this one. I'm a massive, massive Dragon Quest fan. Love this series so much. And 7 is a game I've never played. I was a latecomer to the Dragon Quest series because here in Europe we didn't get a Dragon Quest game, well, at least main series, until Dragon Quest 8. Yeah, it took until the 8th game for us to get it here in Europe, which is bullshit. So I think this is the 4th Dragon Quest remake on a Nintendo handheld. We got Dragon Quest 4 remake, which is one of my all-time favourites, and 5 and 6, they were just all fantastic. And yeah, super excited for 7. As I said, I've never played it before. It was originally a PS1 game, I believe, back when it was called Dragon Warrior. And yeah, super excited for it. I hear it's a very long one, but I'm just super pumped for some more Dragon Quest because I just love it. I love Dragon Quest. So glad this is getting localized. So happy. And I've not bought a 3DS game in quite some time, so that'll be nice. So the next game is a PlayStation 4 exclusive, and in my opinion, it was the most impressive looking new IP to come out of E3 2015, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I've been really impressed with what I've seen of this game so far. I think it looks great. It's a big open world game. I think it's classed as an action RPG. We've got mech dinosaurs in this game. Mech freaking dinosaurs. Hell yeah. It's got day and night cycles, I believe. Not a single loading time in this game, which is always good. And this is being developed by Guerrilla, who are known for the Killzone games, which is all they've been doing, I think, since 2004. And I'm not really a fan of the Killzone games. I think they're, while very nice looking, very generic. I thought Killzone Shadowfall, their latest game, was a complete and utter bore-fest. So it's really cool to see that they're actually doing something different and something that looks really awesome. And I think Guerrilla are going to show us they can do more than just pretty looking generic FPS games. I really do think this game looks awesome. Can't wait to pick this one up. Alright, next up is the return of the most iconic FPS series of all time. The series that put the FPS genre on the map. A series that has been gone for far too long. It's Doom. It's finally coming back. I mean, Doom 3. That was the last game in the series. How long ago was that? Doom has been gone for way too long. As I said, it's the series that put the FPS genre on the map. It was my first ever FPS game I played way back in the day. I was just a little kid. I was blown away by it. It's still a fantastic game to play these days. So happy it's finally coming back. And from what I've seen so far, it looks absolutely badass. It's going to be super fast paced and ultra violent, which is what I want. I hope it's going to have that old school feel, because Wolfenstein returned a few years ago with a New Order, which, you know, Wolfenstein came before Doom, for those who don't know, and it came back with a vengeance. It was absolutely brilliant. I hope Doom's going to do the same. Yeah, so ready for the return of Doom. It's been gone for far too long. It's nice to be excited for an FPS game, because I'm just not really into FPS games these days. I think it's become quite a stale genre. A lot of them now tend to focus on just the online stuff, and a lot of them just try to copy off Call of Duty, which is just so boring. So yeah, I'm ready for Doom. I'm ready for it. Bring it on. It's also nice to be excited for a Final Fantasy game. Yes, Final Fantasy 15. I really do think this game looks absolutely brilliant. Final Fantasy is my favourite all-time RPG series. I love it so much. And, well, I didn't love so much the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. I don't even know why that happened. I just, no, didn't like those, didn't like the characters, didn't like how linear they were. Yeah, they just didn't do it for me. I was really not happy with those games. And Lightning Returns, I managed to beat 13 and 13-2. I had to kind of force myself, especially 13-2. But Lightning Returns, I couldn't manage, like, I did about 3 or 4 hours, and that was enough for me. Did not like that game whatsoever. In my opinion, it's the worst Final Fantasy game. And I kind of thought at that point, that's it, Final Fantasy. Well done, Square. You've ruined it. But I think 15's going to make up for those, because it's just looking absolutely amazing. The more I see of it, the better it looks. It's a full open world game, which is what I want to see in Final Fantasy. None of this linear crap. The battle system looks awesome. It's more of a Kingdom Hearts style battle system. It's got day and night cycles, which I believe are like sort of affect the enemies on the battlefield, and we've got weather as well. Graphics look amazing. We can drive around in vehicles, which is really cool. Yeah, I think it's looking really, really, really good. I'm feeling very optimistic about this Final Fantasy. I think it's going to be great. Alright, so on to the last three. So first up, the Bald-Head Assassin. He's finally back. Agent 47. It's Hitman, which is just called Hitman. That's just what it's called. Kind of strange, a little bit confusing, but yeah, it's just Hitman. But goddamn, am I ready for another Hitman game. I love this series so much. It's another of my all-time favourites. Another series since I've been playing since day one, since it first came out. God, back in 2000, 16 years ago? Jesus! But yeah, absolutely love the series. I still say Blood Money is the greatest Hitman game ever made. And I actually really enjoyed Absolution. I know a lot of fans didn't like that game. I do understand where they're coming from. It was casualized a little bit. It was very linear. You know, it kind of lost that sandbox gameplay which the series is known for. But I have listened to the fans. They're taking it back to its roots for this game. And goddamn, is it looking good. I mean, I'll admit, when I first saw some alpha footage, I mean, I shouldn't really judge it was alpha footage. Just I was feeling a bit skeptical, but the more I've seen it now, I just think it's looking better and better, and goddamn, I think these assassinations are going to be awesome, because it is back to the proper sandbox-style gameplays that are going to be able to get really creative. I believe the levels, like the maps, are going to be like 6 to 7 times the size of Absolution's, and they'll have up to 300 NPCs on them at a time, which is crazy. They have done away with the checkpoints. Good riddance. I don't need no stinking checkpoints. That's how I like it. It's just looking absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I don't really like the new look they've given to 47. He looks kind of younger. I really thought they nailed it in the Absolution. I liked his mean look in Absolution, but I can get over his look. Point is, it is looking brilliant. I think it's going to be another awesome entry in the Hitman series. Is it going to be the best one yet? I guess we'll find out. I will say though, Square Enix, I am not happy about this game being episodic. I just don't like games being episodic at all. I think it's dumb. This is games, not television. I do not like having to wait for long periods of time for the next episodes. And Square Enix seem to have a real hard-on for this episodic thing at the moment. Oh, they're doing the Final Fantasy remake episodic. That just makes no sense. How do you do Final Fantasy VII episodic? I really hope this episodic trend is going to die off, because I don't like it at all. But anyway, episodic or not, I still think Hitman is going to be fucking awesome. Alright, in the next game, I think it's safe to say the biggest release on PS4 this year, Uncharted 4. Oh yes, it's Uncharted. What an amazing series this is. The first 3 on PlayStation 3 were just absolutely awesome. Love those games, especially number 2. Naughty Dog are an incredible developer. They just get better and better. You know, to think they've gone from, you know, Crash Bandicoot all the way to The Last of Us. It's just amazing. And yeah, Uncharted 4 is looking incredible. It's going to raise the bar again. It looks like it's going to have all those crazy moments we've come to expect from the series. It's just looking brilliant. I love Nathan Drake as a character. He's absolutely brilliant. Nolan North does such a great job as him. Graphics are looking insane. I mean, they were crazy at the time on PS3, but looking absolutely amazing now. And yeah, yeah, well excited for this game. Had I not already got a PS4, I'd certainly be picking one up in time for Uncharted 4. Must-have game for me. Wouldn't surprise me if this ends up not just being the best Uncharted, but the best game Naughty Dog's ever done. Because I said, they just get better and better. And they are making this out to be the last Uncharted game, so if that is true, I'm sure it's going out with a goddamn bang. And finally, for the last game, which is my most anticipated game of the year, it's The Legend of Zelda on Wii U. Now, there's not really a whole lot I can say because we still know so little about this game, but the fact that it's Zelda, it's got to be number 1 for me. I've been playing it since forever. Some of my fondest video game memories come from playing The Legend of Zelda. I just love it so much. Always get so excited for the next Zelda release. Makes me feel like a little kid again, anticipating each one. And goddamn, 2011, weren't it? Skyward Sword. It's been a long wait for this, but yeah, we know so little. We don't even know its full name. We've still just got The Legend of Zelda at the moment, and we don't know the story. You know, where is it on the timeline? I mean, I have heard rumours it's a remake of the first game. I mean, that would be cool if it's true, but we don't know. We have seen some small clips. We know the graphical style. I do think it looks really cool. We know Epona is in the game and can ride on a horse. It is a proper open world, which looks awesome. I do believe it's going to be the biggest Legend of Zelda ever created, which is awesome. And they have said that they kind of sort of mix it up a little bit, change the formula, like the way dungeons are approached and puzzles and stuff, which is good to hear. It'd be nice to see some changes in Zelda. They have kind of been reusing the same formula since the beginning, but it's always worked, but it would be nice to have some changes, and you know, it'd be interesting how our dungeons is going to work, how our items going to work. But you know, there's so many questions. Is Ganondorf in the game? Is Zelda in it? What's her role? We know so little. So yeah, of course, I'm dying to play another Zelda game, but I'm also just dying for more information, Nintendo. Come on, tell us some stuff, please. But yeah, Legend of Zelda is my number 1 most anticipated, despite how little we know about it. So yeah, those are 9 of my most anticipated games of the year. I feel like I should have really gone with 10 there. I don't know why I ended up on 9, but oh well, there you go. That's 9 of my most anticipated games of this year. Of course, they aren't all the games that are coming out. There's plenty of stuff still coming out. So as for some honourable mentions, we've got No Man's Sky, Mirror's Edge 2, Star Fox, Bravely Default, Deus Ex, Mass Effect, Dark Souls 3, Star Ocean, Dishonored 2, Gears of War 4, Planet Coaster, and supposedly, although I don't really believe it, The Last Guardian. Yes, that is scheduled to release this year. So that's it, guys. Feel free to let me know your most anticipated games in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all later.